And yeah, I
You
just
still
want to
get recognized all over town?
pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh,
That's
I cut the hair off really short, and it stopped for a long time, but I'm growing the hair back now, so
yeah.
it'll
Right,
probably
Okay.
start up again.
I'm still
right.
trying to grow my hair back, you know.
Good luck.
Hey,
Yeah.
I think
I'm
you'd be
just
better off maybe circumcising that and
Yeah.
rolling that skin down for a turtleneck.
facts. Facts. I'm glad you said that, man, because you're on you're on the WWE wrestling game too, which I play you all the time.
Cool.
Like for real, I always like kicking ass with the fuck is Jake the Snake himself and being a part of that type of energy. Like, what was like your first time hearing about you like being on the game, because you've been on
Man.
you've been on so many games.
Yeah, it blew me away the first time I found out any of this stuff was going on. But I think the one that really blows me away is the curtains with the bedspread and the
Yeah.
sheets with me on it. And I'm like, are you serious? You're going to wrap your kid up in that shit?
Yeah.
My God, do you have any idea how much trauma you're going to be putting him through?
Right.
It's just crazy, man. I mean, all the hundreds of toys that they've done, and
Right.
lots
The
of
pillows.
games.
I mean,
There's
the little what
pillow
was that
buddies.
little pillow buddies?
Pillow
Yeah.
buddy, yeah. I still got those damn things.
Right. I used to have one of yours. I had one of
Yeah.
yours. Somebody stole mine. I was like,
Well,
I was mad.
You can go to my shop, Jake the Snake shop, and you can pick up one there.
Oh shit! I'm glad you told me.
The new improved model.
Oh
You
shit!
can go to that shop for all sorts of stuff, man. If we don't have it and you want it, you let me know, and I'll see if I can find it.
Bet.
Perfect.
I got you.
Yeah, you take care of the fans, man. I
Got
hope
to
you guys, I hope
always.
you guys get a chance to listen to my podcast too.
That's just
it's
it.
off today.
Yeah.
I know that you're doing the new podcast. You and
Yeah.
DDP
Right.
doing it together, right?
No, I'm doing
Oh.
it by myself. The new
Oh,
By
one.
okay.
yourself. Yep.
Okay. The snake pit still.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Snake. And how's that going?
Well, I got two out. The one dropped today. The first one, I think it went really well. I'm
That's
really
good.
excited to do it. And it's nothing against DDP. We just decided that we didn't want to do it. And he just doesn't have the time.
Yeah.
I
He
feel
is
you.
so busy helping
He's a busy
people,
man, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And his hands are full. And basically, I didn't want to have to go someplace to do it. I thought, if I can do it and do it from my house, then I'll do it.
Right.
And bada bing, we're doing it from my house, and it's real simple to get on there and do it. So we're going to run it for a while. But the big thing for me was, when you got two people sharing a mic, I might start going off on something, and then you interject what you did, and it just shuts it down.
Yeah.
And yet I was going to go a different direction from that. So it's a little confusing, a little confusing whenever you share the mic. So I don't have to share the mic now except with me and the big man above. So we'll just do that for a while.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, I have to share the mic with this Prince guy here.
Yeah, good luck.
But very funny, energetic type of person,
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta have that.
You got a mute button, don't you?
Yeah,
I'm muted all the time.
He gets it all the time. Yeah,
there you go.
He gets it all the time. What's your favorite WrestleMania moment? I know you've been in a few, obviously.
My God.
Is there one that stands out, or is it Alice Cooper?
Well, definitely not the Alice Cooper. I guess I'd have to say, for different reasons, the thing with Martel was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
The blindfold match, so unique to do it. Really tested us, and we pulled it off. We made it happen, man. And to this day, I get people say, "Man, I was yelling for you, blah blah blah, so loud, man, I lost my voice." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I couldn't hear you because you were in your fucking house, you idiot." People tell me they be yelling at home, thinking I'm going to hear that shit. But yeah, man, and the fact that the people got with it, and they were a big part of the match, man. Without the people, we couldn't have done it. but the people were right there for it, and they cued me around. They showed me which way to go, and yeah, that's cheating. There ain't no cheaters when you win.
Right.
Just a winner and a loser.
Yeah.
Right.
And we know how much DDP's meant to you over the years, and how he's changed your life for the better. Could you tell us one like good story about DDP?
The best story I had is in the early years, man. Whenever I was staying at his house, and
you trained him originally.
yeah. I was training him at the time, and I was living downstairs, and I took a king cobra upstairs and put it in the bathtub. Well, then I got distracted from what I was doing and forgot about it. And it was about an hour before I remembered that I put it in the bathtub. And then I went upstairs and opened the bathroom door, and he's no longer there. He's gone. And holy shit. I'm looking everywhere for him. I looked all over that bathroom. I looked all over the house. And Dallas catches me looking. He says, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing. Just messing around." "Oh, okay." So then he sees me. Look, "What are you looking for?" The snake. "What about the snake?" "I lost it." "What? You lost it? In my fucking house? You lost the fucking snake?" "I got 3 goddamn cats, Jake. 3 cats. And if something happens to one of those cats, man, it might as well be your ass, because my wife will kill you." And he told me she's going to be back in about 20 minutes or so. So I looked real hard, man, for about 15 minutes. And then I snuck out and hopped in my car and took off. I didn't want to be there when she got there and knew there was a snake loose in her house. Hell no, I ain't going to take that shit. I don't sleep with that woman. I'm not going to listen to her bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I went back a couple of days later, and they had found it. They had to tear out part of a wall to find it, but they got it.
Oh,
right.
Gave it back to me, but they also told me that it was time for me to move out.
okay.
I didn't understand that. I mean, it'd be different if they said the snake needs to leave. Okay, I get that, but not me.
Right.
I wasn't hiding in the fucking wall. It wasn't anything I did. It was a snake. Put the heat where it needs to go. So that was a pretty good time.
Do you remember giving Steamboat the concussion during
Yeah, it was horrible.
You didn't want to do that, I read.
I didn't. I told Steamboat I wouldn't do it, and told Vince I couldn't do it. I said it'll kill him. We cannot do that on concrete. And Steamboat was like, "Oh, I can get my hands down and protect myself. Don't worry about it." I'm like, "No, you can't, man. You can't save yourself. I'm telling you." And boy, they were real adamant about me doing it. So finally I gave up. I said, "Okay, man, it's on you though." And when I did it, I thought I'd killed him. And it was a horrible sound. It was like a watermelon being thrown against the concrete. The sound that came up. And whenever I grabbed a hold of him, he was out. He was Limp Bizkit, man. Wow. He was nothing. And to pick his ass up nearly kill me.
Wow.
Because they wanted me to roll him back in the ring and do some more shit. Well, I rolled him back in the ring, and then they sent the agents down, and the guy that requested me to do it, he came down too. Whenever I seen him, I'm pointing at him, and you watch the tape, and then I point at Steamboat. "It's your fault that this fucking happened. There he is. I hope you're fucking happy, because I think he's fucking dead."
Wow.
And I wasn't sure that he was going to come back, and I seen him afterwards, of course, and he looked like hell. But to see him a week later, and his head had swelled out 4 inches, and both of his eyes didn't turn black till 10 days later. 10 days, man, before his eyes turned black. Wow. That's how bad it was. Real fortunate I didn't kill him.
That's for sure. Concussions. I've been prone to them from playing hockey over the years.
Oh, yeah.
And then I also talk when I should be listening sometimes. So I've taken a few concussions before. They're definitely not fun. And now Like back then, they didn't
Yeah,
know so much that they do know about it nowadays.
Getting into the
Like,
long-term problems, man.
it's fucking scary, concussions.
It is
Yeah.
scary, man. I'm going through it now. You know, I have moments that I just lose it.
Yeah.
I get lost.
Yeah,
I might be in the airport. I just all of a sudden I don't remember where the hell I'm going or what I'm doing there.
Yeah, you black out. Yeah,
And
Yeah.
I just remember it made me angry, and you wanted to fight with everybody, and you're not
Yeah,
happy.
you do, man.
yeah,
It's not a good place to be. You know, they went and did the test on me. They asked me, how many do you think you've had? And I said, well, on the low, I'll say 3 or 4 a year.
Yeah.
Which was really low because I think it's more like 10 or 12. And they said, well, that's not real good, but you'll be all right. Well, I said, wait a minute, 3 or 4 a year, but multiply that times 30. Because I wrestled 30 years.
right.
Well, now you're talking 90 concussions. It's a crazy number.
Yeah, that's a crazy
I'm
number.
dealing with it and I'm working with it. I do stuff that helps, such as intake pure oxygen, which opens the brain and makes it work. I do that daily, 3 or 4 times a day. And I try to stay on top of it the best I can. But, you know, doing these podcasts helps me because they're making my brain work.
Right.
You know, if you don't, that old saying, if you don't use it, you'll lose it.
Lose it. Yeah,
That's the
That's
truth.
for sure.
That's the truth.
that's the truth.